you don't know yourself. So this is basically a problem, a big problem. And there's no way out, because you have to know who you are. You think you're Shimon, you think your name is Shimon, and really you're Reuben, and you have your identity, your Zeudah, you don't know who you are. You have all these names they put on yourself, and your names. They tell you smart, you have clever, all these names they put on you. Well, who says it's you really? You have to know your kochas hanefesh, know who you are really. And you think you're good or you're bad. It's no, all basically you're lost, because you don't know who you are. So what is the Eitzah? He says you have to have a good chava or a wife. The wife is the best thing. If you have a wife, you must have a wife. It's emergency. It's pikuach nefesh. You know what pikuach nefesh means? What does pikuach nefesh mean? You know what pikuach nefesh means? Emergency. You must have a wife. It's emergency. It's not you must have a wife. It's a must. This he says here. So he says here. He must have one. What?
Says a friend or a wife?
He says a friend that could correct you. There's only a wife can do that really. It's not child.
You added that.
I made it that. It's not child different. Because who knows you correct? You can't handle people, can't handle Mussar. But kosher can, your wife can give you a Mussar. Other people give you Mussar is impossible. As I say, what he means here, it means a wife. Because really, the only one really can correct you and give you what you really have to really mitaken. And I explain according to Kabbalah. Because the Rabbi explained it. I heard from the Rabbi B'Shem Talmud Dvorah that he says the man is Achamim and the woman is Din. So why people go after the woman? After people go to the Din. So the answer is because really a person needs the tikkun to metakin. So he needs the Din to metakin him. Listen, everybody. We're standing now 100 days to Yom Rosh Hashanah. From now to Rosh Hashanah is 100 days. It's 100 days. It's Chav Sivan. It's 100 days before Rosh Hashanah. In Poland and all the Europe, it's the fast today. Fast. You look at all the books. You look at the calendar here. You see? Very nice. I didn't see this.
Let's go to the continent.
But what is the why here? He's the fasting. A lot of trouble has happened in Am Yisrael in this day. Now you look here, a list of things here. A list of things, mamish a lot of things here. But what is this sodim? What is exactly sodim? You have to prepare yourself to Rosh Hashanah. This basic Rosh Hashanah is 100 days. Yom Kippur is 110 days. Sukkot is 120 days till the day last day of Sukkot. And you have 121 days is Simchas Torah. Prepare, you have to start to prepare. You have to start in your mind. So you must have a wife. It's an emergency. You must have a wife. Because the wife can correct you and get you to basically to correctly prepare yourself for Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. But you have to have ears to listen what she says. If you have ears and listen the Mussar that she gives you, they're able to correct yourself and be able to mashallah. But if you don't listen, you deny it, you push it off. She doesn't talk. She doesn't know, she gives me, she does, you think it's her fault. She don't say, she's as a connector. She's here to help you to be able to mashallah. The Gemara says, Rabbi Yossi says, if my chaver would tell me to go to do bichas kahuna, even if not a kohen, I will do bichas kahuna. Again, Rabbi Yossi says, if my friend would tell me to do bichas kohanim, even not a kohen, I would do it. He said, if the best friend is your wife, And if your wife tells you to do something, she means really the best thing for you. Even it shows that it looks against the halacha, but it's a concept you have to understand. The idea about that and into the thing here. A tachlis of the woman is not only physically, a tachlis is definitely physically, but the tachlis is what? The tachlis is corrected to be Adam HaSholem. To be Adam HaSholem. To be a complete person. You have to listen. And she gives you Mussar. The wife gives you Mussar. Is a sign that she loves you. Not as a sign that she's finding you and she's basically adarabah. She gives you Mussar. You have to change your habits. She gives you Mussar. This is called in Hebrew bikoret bona. The rebuke that she gives you, she builds you. Bikoret bona. The bikoret, I say bikoret. They come into inspector. She's building what?
An examination.
No. Because the guy comes, a specter comes. A specter comes is really to build you up. Listen carefully what the woman says. It's to listen carefully when you get married. Who's not married? You're able to grow to be Adam HaSholem of Adam HaSholem. Who is the biggest? Who will listen to his wife? It came the biggest Tana than all the Tanoim. Rabbi Akiva. The Gemara says, Rabbi Akiva, his wife Rachel, told him, go learn Torah. And he listened to her. He listened to her. He listened to her.
How do you show this to his wife?
Listen, it's a different story.
Why is different story?
Different story.
Tell me pshat.
The Gemara says, Midrash says, I explain the Midrash says, yes, who listens to wise fall down, or listens to wise grows. It's a Midrash in Midrash Bereshis.
What?
Some it says, Komash Sora Tomash Ma Bekoilo. Another it says, if you listen, it's not good. So how the Rebbe, my father, explained, she tells you the Mussar, but you have to use common sense and conducive to do what the right thing. You have Torah what to do. Even Sarah, Sarah said, take an ogre out of the house. But he asked Hashem, and Hashem said to throw him out. It means he didn't ignore it and push it off. Sarah says, take Ishmael out of the house. So what she did, what Avraham said, he didn't say, shut up, wait, take my son out of the house. He listened to her, and what he did, he asked Hashem, and then he did. It means you have to not push it off, you have to listen. This is Pshat and the Midrash there. But the point, if you listen, Isha is Gematria Mussar, 306. 306 is a woman. You listen, you're able to grow and able to really change yourself. Because she knows your faults, really. And she gives you rebuke on your faults, where you have to change all the time. If you listen and you grow from it, you can be Adam HaSholem. This makes you Adam HaSholem. Makes you. But Ezer, connect. Depends how people work on yourself. If you want to tithe, you don't listen. You don't really listen. You're like Ari, like a dog, like a lion. You live with a woman. You don't even look in there. You don't pay the attention. You ignore, you lie, you cheat the woman. So then at the end of the game, who lost? You lost out, not she. What? She nearly lost in the game. And she realized it. The Gemara says, if a man cheats the wife and lives with a different woman, the woman cheats. Again, if the man cheats, he lies, and he loves a different woman, the wife does the same way. She goes and she cheats. He thinks the wife doesn't know about it, but Chazal tells that it goes that way. You cheat, you think you don't know, she doesn't know about it. You don't know she also cheats. It's like you do, she does it. It goes that way. It goes echad abor lechabod. The Gemara says ekesh. The Gemara says the Boba and soiter. The Gemara learns it together. It's a limud. But the point is, take the opportunity. Have a chava. You get married. have a chava that gives you Mussar, a woman that gives you Mussar, and she gives you rebuke, and listen to it, and really grow from it, then you come Adam Hashalom. This it says here. Lo ne'emo li schabu schabei lo boker tomid, lo is tomid. The chaver, what is a good chaver? I mean, the wife is the one, if you have no chaver, the one who gives you bikoret on your problems all the time. Yeah, it's emergency. You know what emergency means? You must get married. It's emergency. Because to make you a complete person, you must have a wife. You must, not because you think you will grow and learning and everything. It's a must. According to this Chazal, you must get married. It's a must. Even without children. Because you need to be rebuke, to change you, to be Adam HaSholem. Not talking about mitzad. According to this Chazal. Other Chazal is not talking about. According to this Chazal. To be Adam HaSholem, you need the woman that gives you the real Mussar to really change. You need to change for that. And for that change, you need the woman to give you the right Mussar. And the right Mussar, she gives you the Mussar. And you listen from it, and you come Adam HaSholem. So you don't need only for children, you need to get a wife. You need the woman also for what? To complete you, to make you Adam HaSholem. According to this Yavetz, according to this piece of Simon Keller. Because a person, let's say, he knows, he has midos, he says here, gaive, kavod, stinginess. I told you one guy came to me, not to me, he came to someone, the name was some of the names. He was also, I don't say this thing, that's not the point. The point is, he learned in Koilel, and he learned in Yeshiva, and he opened up this, up and that. And then he got a lot of money later in his life. But he came, Pitom, he found out he's very, very stingy. And but very stingy. But he learned in Yeshiva, he learned everything, this, but he never worked on his midos. Never worked on his midos of giving. He never worked on his real midos. What happened is, later in his life, he got a lot of money, but the money is talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, not talking about not $100. A lot of money. Talking about a lot of money. How much money is it? He cannot give no money. Why? Because he never worked on the midos. So if you have a wife and she is, if you listen to a Mussar, you're able to work on your midos, you work on your character, and you're able to be a giver. A giver. A giver doesn't have to be a lot of money. Giver means you go out of yourself to give. You go out of yourself to give. It doesn't mean how much money. It's not the kamus of money. It's not how much money. It's not how much money you have. You can have 100 shekel, or 500 shekel, or 300 shekel, but the giving is the point. It's the go out of yourself. You get this, you get that, and she wants this, you know how to give, you think about, all this midos is coming from the power of giving, of learning how to give. Thinking about others, and not only think about yourself, think about others, what other people's needs and everything. And you go out yourself and you see the real cheshbon, real picture of life, and you see what you have to really have to do. So how we work on it? You have all the bad midas and everything that works. So let's read now 4 lines before the end of the piece. Yiskal iskarev el emes laat laat lemala. You have to get close to the truth, slowly up. The last 4 lines at the end. Yiskal iskarev el emes laat laat lemala. You have to get close to the Yemichai. You have to get close to the emes, slowly up. But now he says a very important this. V'yev shah is impossible. Zois, you cannot get close to the truth. B'lilimud Mussar. While learning the Mussar, you cannot get close to the truth. While learning Mussar, you cannot get close to the truth. V'arbe mo'ime kalev. You have to.
He says Mussar ba'ana.
No. Limud Mussar. Arbe mo'ime kalev. The truth has to be from deepness of the heart. It means the Oime Kalev has to be a lot of Mussar from the deepness of the heart. Not learning Mussar like a story, learning Mussar like reading a newspaper. Has to be Mussar from your heart, deepness of your heart. What are we learning here? This is very, very deep here. This is very, very deep here. A person doesn't know who he is. Doesn't know. Now, you have a wife to help you, to recognize who you are, to help you, to give you rebuke, to change you, to able to grow. She can take you from down up, she can pick you up in the middles. And a woman that if you listen to a Mussar, that she says, you're able to really grow. But you have to know, she tells you, you have this problem, that problem. You have to listen and take it and work on it. You have to be slowly get close to the truth. Because you have to know this is emes. The woman that gives you Mussar is emes. She says you have to listen to the Mussar. But if you don't learn Mussar, you won't be able to listen to your wife. You won't listen to her. You understand? If you don't have the Mussar, you won't listen to her. You run away. You cannot handle it. She gives you so tough Mussar sometimes. You cannot handle it. She catches you and she tells you you're fake or phony. And you this and that and all these things. She shows you that you're baloney. So if you don't have the Mussar to help you to learn Mussar, from the deepness of your heart, you're not able to handle the achava to give you the Mussar. Because you have to want to get close to the truth. You want to get close to the truth, you have to have learn Mussar. Because if not, you're weak. You have no energy. But it's not enough only to learn Mussar. You have to remember Yom HaMovos, the day of death. You have to remember Yom Adin. Like I said, another 100 days from today is Yom Adin. Yom Adin is 100 days from today, the day of judgment. I'm reading inside. Remember, Yom Adin is who can pick it, who can do it. To remember Yom Adin. קשור את עצמך, ואחר כך קשור את האחרים. Before you tell people to get married, you have to get married yourself. Before you tell people do this, tell people Mussar, you have to work on yourself to learn the Mussar. אי אפשר לקשר את האחרים, אם הוא מקשר את עצמו. לקשר הסכם, הוא יזכה לקשר אחרים. They go together. It goes together. There's a chokhmah here. This piece is a masterpiece, a chokhmah here. You have to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, all your Mussar learning, you don't really know yourself. You think you know yourself. Talking about gaiva, you think I'm no gaiva. Taiva, covered, sinner. You're all full of stiras. You know, stiras, stira. You say one thing, then you say opposite. You do all your stuff. I'm a tzaddik, and one way you're like a Rosh. You do this. You're not acting. You think you have Rachmanis, you have Achzorius. You think of this. You're all mixed up. You must work on Tikkun HaMidos, because without Tikkun HaMidos, you're not attacking your Midos, you cannot make the Torah. The Torah needs Tikkun HaMidos. Attacking your Midos. Tikkun HaMidos, you know what Tikkun means? Gaiva, Kas, Kabdonus, Midos. To be kind, Midos. Midos of a person. So we have to start to work, to make a business. We have a new business now. Tikkun HaMidos. Again, Tikkun HaMidos is our business. And now, when you look at the tzitzis, I remember all the mitzvahs. You look at it says, you look at the midos. The midos basically is the foundation of Bina Shechai Vital. The foundation of all the mitzvahs and all everything is the midos. Is everything totally the midos. So, you go from the cloud to the prat, from the gel to the foundation. So now, when you look at the tzitzis, you look at tzitzis, you remember all the mitzvahs, the cloud and prat. How you can remember all the mitzvahs, cloud and prat? Impossible, he does his kasha. Ayitama. He says this, what's his answer? He says this, when you look at the tzitzis,
What do you do with cloud prat mitzvahs? I don't get you.
it says, Urise Moisoi, it says in the Pasha Shavua, remember all the mitzvahs.
Yeah.
How you can look at the mitzvahs and the tzitzis, remember all the mitzvahs? How is that?
Which is cloud, it's all 613.
All 630, all the details of all the mitzvahs. In one shot, we look at the mitzvahs and the tzitzis. It says, Urise Moisoi, Uschate Komi, you look and remember all the mitzvahs. How you look at the tzitzis, remember all the mitzvahs. How is Shayach? So he says like this. If you look at the mitzvahs and the tzitzis, remember that you look at the foundation. A foundation of the mitzvahs is what? Midos. Midos is the foundation of the mitzvahs. When you look at it, and every foundation has all the building. In the foundation, when you do a foundation of a building, you really picture all the building that comes from the foundation. Because if you make it too big of a foundation or too small, or the bigger, it will fall down the building. And the building is built on the foundations. So you do the foundation of the picture, basically is the foundation of all the big building. So his chiddush is, when you look at the tzitzis, is the foundation. You look at the foundation, and the foundation able to remember all the mitzvahs. All the mitzvahs. All the mitzvahs. Gaiva, Taiva, Kovoi, Sina, Kina. Not a joke. How many families got destroyed because of anger? How many families?
The problem is with us. When we look at it, we don't feel problem.
Huh?
The problem is when we look at it, we don't feel problem.
You know, the answer is you have to look at the foundation. Foundation is midos, and midos is not so much midos. You know, you have only a few midos you can look at him, and these 4 midos has all the foundation, all the mitzvahs. According to the Saba Mikelem, how I learned it is, basically you have to look at 2 midos, basically. I mean, maybe a few, but Taiva and Kas, basically 2 midos, maybe have to look, basically, Gvura, I don't think it's so much. I don't think. Okay, you have to be sader in the mind how you look and what to look. But his foundation. Look on the side. You remember all the building.
But then it's like Hero.
What?
Hero total 1 foot. That is foundation.
Yes, right. Exactly. Totally like Hillel says, maybe look and after the Rachel Komoicha. But the Chiddush is you have to learn about the Midas also. It's not enough. I look at the mitzvahs, but I don't know the mitzvahs. If I don't know the taken midos, you don't know. So then it doesn't have to look because you don't know what to look. So you have to learn about yourself, who you are. You have to know who is Shlomo, who is Reuven, who is Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zulun, Naphtali, God, Asher. Who is it? Who is it? Who is Twain? Who is it? When you know yourself, then it's easier to what? Then you know how to apply it and work on yourself. That is mitzad to know who you are. Second thing, you have to know the midas himself. What is gaiva? What is covered? What is covered? What is gaiva? What is covered? You have to know it. What is my chisroinus? What I'm missing? What I'm missing? What I'm missing? Look what happened to Korach. A little bit covered, he lost everything. A little bit covered, he lost everything.
Listen to his wife.
But at 11, but they didn't listen.
What?
Oben Ben Yefune didn't listen to his wife. He listened to his wife. No, listened to why he said he was saved. Oben Pele, he listened to his wife. He was saved.
They had the right wife. That's the chiddush.
Yeah, the good one.
Is the right wife?
No, the chiddush is you make it as a
wife. The good wife is the right wife.
It's based on what his.
The chiddush is you make your wife as a
So if you say emergency, Rabbi, where does it start with? Selection. Get yourself a good right wife. Because if you marry the wrong wife, you end up like Korach.
Trouble. Big trouble.
Yeah, but you hear the.
But I didn't hear what I said.
He said
You make your wife.
Be careful.
Listen, you make your wife.
Be careful.
That gives you the what you deserve.
Deserve your wife, but you make her when you work on your mitos and you don't cheat, and you do the right way, so your wife comes as a connector. Your wife helps you.
We agree. But still, there's some places you're not going to go to pick up your wife. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you. It's dangerous. Hashem will help us. The Sat Shema is only beginning of the piece. And the wife will give you the right Mussar, what to do, how much this, how that. And she can give you really, really what the right way to do. Ashrei me, happy is a person, Hashem gives him a good wife to work with her. The biggest gift that you can have. You hear me, Baruch? You agree to? It's the hardest.
What?
But if you work on it, Reb Chaim, you agree with me, Reb Chaim?
Yes.
It's the hardest, but if you work on it,
Right.
there's no one of them. You agree with me, Reb Chaim?
Yes.
You're older than me.
Yes.
You agree with me. You also agree with me. There's nothing. When you work at it right, there's no big. It's over. If you don't work on it, as I said, it's all the trouble.